I want to share with you what keeps me up at night. My greatest fear. It comes from these words of Jesus. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, then he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he'll separate them from one another as the shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And he'll put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Yeah, I just compared sheep and goats to flour and gluten-free flour. And the king will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? And when did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or naked and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and come to you?" The king will answer and say to them, "Truly I say to you, to the extent that you did it to one of these brothers of mine, even the least of them, you did it to me." Then he will also say to those on his left, "Depart from me, accursed ones, into the eternal fire, which has been prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, and you did not visit me." Then they themselves also will answer, "Lord, when did we see you hungry, or thirsty, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not take care of you?" Then he will answer them, "Truly I say to you, to the extent that you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me." These will go away into eternal punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. These words of Jesus terrify me because I spend all of my time trying to figure out, how do I help these people? How do I help the orphans? How do I help the oppressed? How do I help the homeless? What am I doing to show love to these people and to help them? But these words terrify me because I've tried so much and I feel like I just keep failing at it. And I feel so alone in these thoughts and trying to do this within the church. And I know that there are others out there, so many people that want to live like Jesus and want to do these things. However, when I go to church, I'm not getting that impression. I feel like it's all about just believe in Jesus and go to heaven, and that's just the only message that's going across the world and all we need to do. But nothing really in truly following Jesus and what he teaches. And so I want to make these videos and to talk to you and exploring these ideas and finding out where does the church stand and where meeting different people and how are they living like Jesus, and maybe they don't go to church. And maybe the church would call them sinners, but maybe they're showing this love of Jesus certainly better than me, and better than most of Christians that I know. And maybe we'll get to meet some people that are within the church that are doing amazing things. Maybe we'll find a solution that we can actually bring people together and help each other out and to live the way that Jesus is telling us to, so that we can be the sheep instead of the goats, or the flour instead of the gluten-free flour. Sorry if you're celiac or gluten-free, gluten intolerant. My wife's gluten intolerant. She wouldn't like me doing that with the flour. I don't know. I hope maybe we can do something. Maybe not. And either way, I hope we have a good time exploring these ideas. I really like Swedish pancakes, so they're gonna be a part of my video. And they're really good. I also really like goats more than sheep. So Jesus' parable freaked me out in that way too. I feel sorry for the goats. So thanks for watching.